Don't do what I do, where I get lazy in JRPGs. I'm like, I'll come back, and then the world explodes, and then I can't.
I mean, as of yet, this quest does not seem like it's especially scintillating, but the last couple were good, so I'm going to give it a chance.
Easier than felling a forest, I said.
All right, well.
Trees don't have teeth.
Over here!
All right, so I haven't been playing for a bit, so I got to remember what to do.
That's fair.
But we can now cycle through things more quickly because we have free powers. And we know if we want big single target damage, we now have this power. Plus our Phoenix one.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Pitcher wax.
Hey, we did it.
Novelist needing any more than this. Time to head home.
It's interesting that
Have
that's...
we been here before? I guess we have.
We have. It was a long time ago.
It's just looking a little more like overcast and dark, so that's probably why I'm not remembering it.
All right, we might as well turn this in first, especially since we can now just quick travel everywhere. It's a bit of a shame because the other one's right over there, but...
That's okay. He's just right here. Well, but now we have to go back down the elevator. Game, why would you do this? Why would you make us... Why wouldn't you just spit us out at the entrance?
I just wanted them to see Clive's sadness as a representation of my sadness.
Welcome back, Sid.
Okay,
I'm not. I don't need you to say that every time, sir.
Well, find is one.
all right. I'm gonna need something out of this to make me keep having the dialogue pop up.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's ass.
All right.
I'll go.
Boat's named Argo. That was his dad's name,
Okay.
and that's the quest.
Then that's it.
Well, they're easing us into the new hideaway. They're not gonna give us anything super important yet.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
A badge of might.
+1. I don't think we still have the badge of might on, although this is where, you know, I'm never 100% between the two versions. Like, did I unequip? At one point I thought I had. Nope, I did in the other one. But now I might as well just replace it because 5 better.
Yeah.
Big number go burr.
Yeah. You want to kill everything faster, right?
Hell
way
yes.
to do it. When are we gonna go back to Rosalith? That's what I want to know.
Who?
We're right there.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
We could reclaim our kingdom.
I'm sorry, Sid. We were too late. The Imperials have already left.
But, like, where?
Best
You're not gonna
off
tell us
staying
where?
We are for now, I reckon. The boys from the garrison might still be nearby.
Found her. I'd rather not bump into them again.
Nothing.
Let's get you to a physica, shall we?
I'm sorry. Oh, I think I twisted something.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials descended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all her efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
I like how they're not being very forthcoming with answers. Like,
Yeah.
how many people are calling us Sid versus Clive, and what does that all mean in the grand scheme of things? And what exactly has happened with Joshua? He seems to be in control of himself, which is
He
good.
seems fine, yeah.
But we know what's lurking inside of him somewhere, which is bad.
That does seem bad, just a bit.
Just a bit. I don't have a quick way to get there, do I? I just gotta
Yeah,
haul my
I
ass
definitely
over.
need more questions with him of like what happened,
What's happening in the world?
what's
We don't
happening
really
in the
know.
world,
Where's Titan?
where is everyone?
Mom was right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Perhaps a certain
You're free to go.
traitorous mother.
Oh, but Jill's in the way now. Jill, come on. You gotta get out of his way so we can run.
Torgal's here. Hello, Torgal.
Jill, he ran away. You blocked his way. You get out of the middle of the road. Oh.
There be a corpse.
Up, stepped on his foot.
We don't really have good bedside manner.
Clive wouldn't have done that, but Sid has to do it. Because he's Sid the Vicious.
Yeah, we have a reputation to uphold.
And if it's not vicious to step on a dead man's foot, I don't know what is.
It's fair.
Kick a puppy if I can find one. Not Torgal, of course.
I mean, you know Torgal would murder your ass if you tried.
There we go. Finally, we're off. Off and running, as it were.
Look.
Oh.
Up ahead.
Hello.
Well.
Oh, it's Martha.
Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something. Tell us what happened. What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened. The Black Shields? The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were going to hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Cursebreaker is a pretty cool name.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire. Out of our way.
Yeah, it's different. I went way too far. There we go. That's better.
We are very angry, and rightfully so. You know, it seems like something that our evil mother would come up with, though. She would know. She would know that this would bother us.
Yeah, and my other thought was, like, does she even know Clive is still alive?
You know, I was just thinking the same thing. I don't
She obviously
know.
sent us out to the front line, so she knew we survived. We saw that part. But
right,
just
but then
in general.
Did she know after that? I don't know.
But, I mean, we just had a thing about, like, oh, they're concerned about, like, the return of the Ross field, so I think it's becoming known that not only just us, but Joshua are still out there.
Probably, yeah.
Ow.
Oh, what?
That seems to be the implication there.
Yeah, that's how I would read it.
Are we too late?
Well, it's not
There
looking
might
good.
still be someone inside.
Okay, each of their feet have been stepped on. A lot of blood on the steps, by the way.
There's a lot of blood on the steps. I'm sure it's fine. Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh, dear.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
Oh, black
And
shields.
for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
It seems appropriate
Yeah.
that I do that.
Yes.
I should have done that first, too, so I didn't waste my limit break. I don't give a shit.
Whatever.
Welcome to hell.
Yes. Lots of
Now,
fire.
I know you don't know who we are, but...
But we know who we are. We know that you are
pretty cocky talk, you know?
Yeah. Just keep juggling him for days.
I'm going to torture this one. Does that sound okay?
I think that's okay.
Right.
One of them has to be tortured.
Here, let's do this. Decent amount of points. I'm thinking about getting one of the big attacks here, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Just know that I've seen the number, folks. I've seen it.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Oh,
And that's it.
great. A job well done. All right, so we have 10 more of those. That's the second time we've seen that. Like faction points or...
Yeah, I'm very curious to know what that is.
Reduces gouge cooldown time by 3 seconds. Well, you give me a wicked wheel cooldown time, we might be talking, or one of my Phoenix abilities. But right now, no.
I didn't see
Nope.
the abbot. He may still be alive.
Can we check the nearby house? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Well, doesn't look good.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
Oh.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
What?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid, where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive.
He's not a survivor anymore.
Yeah, there he went.
He's gone.
I don't want to give him too much grief because he had a really bad day and a really bad life. But I don't know why he talked like this.
He was on death's door.
We've laid the
That's
abbot to rest. But the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Riddick's jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Okay. Easy enough.
Away we go.
Just me and presumably Torgal.
I would also assume that's correct. There he be in all of his beautiful, majestic
I had to look
glory.
at the map. Yeah, I thought I was going too far north. All right, from there it'll be easy. Oh, I was able to keep my sprint though. Nice. Whoa.
Thank goodness. Can't have us losing our sprint. Unacceptable.
No.
No, 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 no.
Don't need the sparkler that badly. I'm not here to cause trouble. Well, here's our first hunt thing,
is this
then.
a hunt? Okay.
We certainly know this enemy.
Oh, I like this music. I'm here for it.
Notorious marks. Larger, faster, and more ferocious creatures than most. You could fly away like a bitch. But you can get renown and rare materials.
I mean, yeah.
I'm not a bitch.
Has spotted us, Torgal. What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Torgal agrees. He's like, God, you're stupid.
Doom.
Oh, that's probably not good.
I'm not sure what to make of that.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
Okay. I got caught up in between buttons. It's fine. Yeah, teleport again. It's good. By the way, you're not going to do that, so enjoy.
Quagga, is that what I saw? That looked horrifying, whatever it was. Glad he didn't get the spell off in time.
I did that out of order, but it's fine.
Look, you're not going to get me judging your gameplay, considering how I was playing.
Okay, well, we just broke him out of this. This is Doom attack.
Ugh,
So that's great.
that was fortuitous.
Oh, you're doing it again, huh? There's just one problem with that. Oh, you teleported away. Isn't that cute? But you're still staggered. Alright, well. Let's just go ahead and put him in the Tower of Electricity then.
Seems good.
That does do a lot of nice damage. Okay. A lot of money. But we knew that going in. We saw what it was before we fought him.
You didn't see that coming.
Step on his foot. Alright. Very good. It's interesting. It was right along the path we needed to go on, almost as though...
Almost as if it was introducing us to this concept.
Nah.
Who would have thought? No, that's not good gameplay design or something. That's not intentional.
I was perform the sending. I mean the casting.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
okay, I'm just gonna do this, and if I miss a hunt, then that's okay, but I don't want to walk.
It's true. It's a long way.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
I have the idea that there's so many problems to solve that we can't be here because there's other stuff. But like this is an issue, but we can't. That there's other stuff.
There's a lot going on.
All right. Or a plus. Let's go see what that is.